a little later than planned, but here we are. Welcome to Destiny 2 Renegades. I am a little way late on this. I literally almost did Renegades. I almost started with Renegades way too late, but like around almost when Shadow Order was supposed to drop, but that changed. But we're here now. We are doing the actual expansion Renegades, since we finished Edge of Fate not that long ago. A month ago, probably, I think. This time, a little different. Instead of my Titan usually, we are doing it with my Warlock, because since I did most of I did Destiny 1 with my Warlock, at least taking King to Rise of Iron. I did Destiny 2, most of Destiny 2, at least up to Beyond Light, with my Hunter. And then Beyond Light to recently, I've been doing Destiny 2's main campaigns of the expansions with my Titan. And then with certain seasons and episodes, I would switch between my Hunter and Warlock with those. This time it's going to be different because of... I don't know if they're doing seasons anymore, if they're going to do seasons anymore or bring them back. And the second half major updates don't usually have too much story to them, even though this Shadow Order is being redone completely, so maybe that will. Ash and Iron sure the hell didn't. And I'm probably not gonna do... I think I did one thing of Ash and Iron, but besides that, and besides the other things I need to finish up with maybe one more final shape part, which will be fine to do it now. Point is, gonna do Renegades with my Warlock, since it's been a while since I've done a major story campaign with it. Plus it kind of fits. Warlock, Star Wars style expansion. Kind of works with the whole Jedi thing, right? Even though it's an EXO, and that kind of goes with the whole droid thing too. Also, as I mentioned back in my Genshin streams, if you've seen that, a lot of stuff has been going on with Destiny and Bungie as of late. Even though I'm a fan of Bungie and a fan of Destiny, clearly, I'm still not gonna fully blame the people behind the games, the devs mainly, the people that actually put their heart and soul into these games. I'm not gonna blame them for what's been going on. I'm gonna blame Sony and the former head of Bungie, because both of them are the reasons why so much shit went down the drain and why things are the way they are right now. Because Bungie has been radio silent, mainly of what been like the roadmap and stuff, mainly because it seems like they were hard focused on Marathon. And due to that, there's been not much updates with Destiny 2 of what's going on with Shadow Order. And literally we were getting stuff from leakers and shit. Not official sources, not like devs or anything saying, oh, Shadow Order is going to be delayed because it's in the same week as Marathon's release. It took literally till a week ago, or like a few days ago, where they finally announced the delay of Shadow Order They're going to redo it completely. They're going to rename it. They're going to add a bunch of shit. Pretty much raid, yeah, excuse me. Raid armor, raid gear, or raid weapons, catching up them to the current weapon, thing with the tiers. Pantheon 2.0, which I actually might participate in this time. Pretty much Into the Light style, and maybe a little bit more. We'll have to see. And then they updated, and then the whole thing now with Marathon. I do have the Server Slam downloaded. Depending on how I feel after I do this session of Destiny 2, I may tag on a little bit of Marathon at the end. Maybe. I don't know if I'll actually... Depending on how I feel. If I don't, then I don't know if I'm going to stream Marathon at all. Mainly because I'm not getting it on release. If I get it, it's going to be later down the line. And I don't know, with how... Knowing my luck, I don't know if I'll stream it during the time that the Server Slam is going to be available for. Because it goes until the day before. It goes until the 3rd at least. And considering it's almost the 1st, and this is being streamed on the 28th, it's about to be the 1st. This will go up on YouTube on the 1st of March. Hopefully, if nothing messes up. And then the whole critique right now with Marathon. A lot of things are going wrong with Marathon right now. I played a little bit. That's why I said I might tag in a little bit at the end of the stream. But the main thing is, the UI is messy. Nothing really guides you to or anything on the menus. The menus don't really guide you properly. And then apparently the PvE enemies are too bulky for a game that's supposed to be an extraction shooter that is mixed in with PvE or PvP elements. Like, you can encounter another squad and you can fight over loot while fighting. If I had to compare it, it would be kind of like Warzone mixed with Apex. It'll be like Warzone from... Not Warzone. Yeah, Warzone from Halo 5. Warzone from Halo 5 specifically. The PvE version. Not the firefight. And mixed with Apex Legends. If I had to compare it. And with some Destiny 2 gunplay mixed in. Which is not a bad thing. But the enemies are a bit too bulky to be mixed in with PvP. Also, the servers are weird because you can either get a very empty game or a very chaotic game, and it's not really balanced. I haven't had the heat issue because I played once, but that's another thing. Pretty much, it needs a better navigation through the menus. Like, it needs a better guide on telling you what the hell to do, and how to progress, and how to do shit. Because a lot of people don't know, and it's not really telling them what the hell to do. That's the main critiques of it. I'm gonna wait and see what happens with Marathon, because whatever happens with Marathon is gonna affect Destiny 2 in a way, because it affects Bungie in general. And I'm a fan of Destiny. It has lows, it has highs. I hope Marathon succeeds in some way. Because then, hopefully, they get the money and to improve Destiny 2. Also, if they don't do well, if Marathon doesn't do well, then I don't know how much longer Bungie can last with how Sony is, because Sony might shut them down, and I don't want that to happen. You don't bully the devs. That's not how you get feedback. If the feedback is not translating to the game, that's not entirely the dev's fault. That is also the publisher's fault, especially if it's Sony, a bigger company that can easily shut down Bungie in a matter of seconds if something doesn't go right. And bully the devs is never the answer. You critique, you give feedback, constructive critiquing. I don't know why I have to say this. Literally every content creator about Destiny has said it. And no one fucking listens. It's been long enough, I can cuss. Never mind that. No one listens. They just want to destroy companies. People just want to hate sometimes, and it's stupid. People are critiquing the new Pokemon reveal, Pokemon Winds and Waves. Just from the reveal trailer, so there's a YouTuber already blowing it up, saying it's bad, it's not good. It's a reveal trailer. It's not supposed to show much. And it comes out in 2027. We have a bunch of trailers coming out later. And it already looks better than freaking... It looks like Pokemon Snap, and that's what people wanted. Yeah, people are going to bitch and moan, and that's what they're doing with Destiny. That's what they're doing. Twitter is shit. People on Twitter are shit. Haters are shit. They snuff out all the they snuff out all the constructive criticism and feedback, and that's why games end up like Concord. We don't need another Concord. And I don't want Marathon to be a Concord. I don't want Destiny to end up like Concord. Even though it's been long... It's been... You know what I mean. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. I don't get this heated this often. Especially ranting and shit. But holy crap, that needed to be said. Like, look at Resident Evil 9. Resident Evil 9 has improved over 8 and 7. Grace is a better character than Ethan in a lot of ways. Mainly because she's not a mole man. Anyway. But that's where constructive feedback gets you. They took the constructive feedback from the 4 remake, 8, and 7, and 3 and 2 remakes. And we got 9. And the consistency around 9, it's a good Resident Evil game. We need shit like that for Destiny. And honestly, I don't know where the whole Destiny 3 stuff is coming from, because they haven't announced shit about that. So the fact that people are assuming there's going to be a Destiny 3, how about you wait and see if they're going to continue Destiny 2, or if there's going to be a Destiny 3. They announced expansions, Shadowed Cycle and The Alchemist. Let's see where those go first before we talk about Destiny 3. If that's even a slight possibility. There's no... It's like... The best comparison is Xenoverse 3. Xenoverse 3 got soft confirmed with Age 1000. That one made sense. That one has some backing behind it. Destiny 3 doesn't yet. So we'll wait and see. And now, my rant's over. Let's get into Renegades. Destiny 2 Renegades. Warlock playthrough. Whew, I just needed to get that all out. Took 15 minutes, but that's fine.
Hey, hero. You, feel any different after Kepler? Because I do. And now they've shown me a vision I can't shake. They did a number on you too, I reckon. What is it they call you? The weapon. You and me. We saved the system. Saved everybody. And 3 of the 9 left us with a prophecy. Bind the 9, or everything dies. The Vanguard classified the prophecy. Kepler never happened. That don't sit with me. Because the 9 are everywhere. Every win. And now, there's rumors of new threats. Ones we didn't see coming. That doesn't just happen. It's the 9, and I'm putting together a crew to prove it. What do you say, weapon?
Also, from what I've heard, Renegades is actually pretty good. Especially, it's supposed to be. From what I'm hearing, it's better than Edge of Fate.
Bind the 9. Ikora and I have been heads down for the last 2 months, and we're no closer to knowing what the prophecy means. But the death of 3 has changed Earth, even if it's not obvious to the naked eye. Infrastructure damaged by matter transmutation. Nitrogen replacing oxygen in localized areas. The Vanguard is understandably fixated on controlling the chaos, but citizens can tell something's off. It's dangerous, institutional navel-gazing. You forget to look up. So I've been feeding intel to a good friend. He sees what I'm seeing.
Specs ticked me off there's something new on the horizon. I knew without a doubt the 9 were involved. So I rounded up crew to prove it. Eris, the god of vengeance herself. Ido, resident bookworm. And Astray. Seems the Vanguard assigned a warlock of the Praxic Order to be my hall monitor. Norma Hall. Our crew kicked in the door on these Cabal upstarts and just scored an encrypted disk. Now, my ghost has the info, and it's time to throw it in the Vanguard's face.
The only reason Renegades didn't do so well is because the sour taste that Edge of Fate left in people's mouths. And if you watched my playthrough of Edge of Fate, you would know the finale of that. I was getting fed up with it. I like Edge of Fate, it's just that they relied on the new mechanics a little too much.
Drifter, there'd better be intel on that disk. Don't make me regret abandoning my post to help you.
Not now, Honor.
Guardian, we need an engine boost. That's the red line into the square socket. Thank you. She's listening. Pull up.
No backseat pilot.
Where did the hall go? I know
Whatever's in
we
that data
dropped it
disk, they're
off.
willing to kill for. We have to get it home and decrypt it, quick. Just keep this rust bucket flying.
Watch it out, Nor. Our ship's been flying safe longer than our hero in the engine room has been alive. Tell her ain't no rust on this bucket.
Bickering won't save us.
Oh shit. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, look. Thanks for nothing. That's it. Everybody out. That means you too, hero.
The Imperium troops are boarding. We can't let them take back the disc.
Hide yourselves. We're not done fighting yet, Ido.
This is a cool intro cutscene.
Surrender the Baron's Imperium. You're wanted by Dredgen Bay.
Now, who's using that name? Get moving, will you?
been waiting so long for this. Dredgen hope.
Oh. Okay, that was a hell of an intro. Before I do anything, I need to check some. I'm testing something out real fast because this is a new feature and I want to try it. Hopefully this doesn't mess anything up. I should have really tested it beforehand. Actually, no, I won't test it now. I'll test it next time. Because I don't want it to, like, end my stream accidentally. Okay. So as you can see, there's a new Cabal faction seems to be around, and there's a dude that can just tank shots like it's nothing. And then there's the new Dredgen dude. Also, Honor. I forgot who voices her. One, her outfit's completely different than the armor we got as ornaments a while back. Two, I forgot who voices her, but she sounds very familiar to, like, I think she's in one of the Hoyo games, but I forgot. She's definitely in a lot of stuff. I need to look her up after this. But yeah, that's the intro. That was a pretty cool cutscene though. And yeah, things are not looking good with 3 dead. Of course, like usual, I'm just going to do Be Brave because I'm not really going for legendary stuff right now. Imperium. I got the set from Heresy, the past set from Heresy. Heresy Echoes and Revenant are like the first time I did not complete the like earnable sets, like the Ghost sparrows and ships from that. I got some of them, I got some of the pieces, but I never got the ghosts because the ghosts were a pain in the ass to unlock. One was with a random chance, and the other ones were also random chance stuff.
Arm yourself, Guardian. The Drifter keeps no medical provisions or supplies, but guns are ubiquitous.
I wish our first mission together was under better circumstances. I'm Hanor Mahal, a Praxic warlock. Vanguard Internal Affairs. You told me the Drifter had changed, Morn. The data Drifter stole from the Imperium is going to incite war. He was told not to engage. The Praxic Order skirts the rules to enforce them for the Vanguard. I'm trying to keep this crew safe.
You have an opportunity to prove it. The Drifter needs our assistance.
We need to fight our way to an access point. Get us a schematic of this ship. I'll head for the tractor emitters, shut them down. They won't catch us again.
I forgot to adjust my weapons before doing this, so give me a second. Also, this is the... Since I've been doing, like, the whole thing of I'm now just trying to do some... Like, trying to look good now. This is what I'm rocking this time. Funny, I could technically rock the whole Star Wars getup if I really want to go with this, because even though it's a Kylo Ren gear. But I like the way this looks. So I'm rocking it. Hello, Adrian. We're doing Destiny 2 Renegades today. Campaign. You missed my whole rant earlier. I went on a whole tangent about, like, the state of Bungie, and Marathon. It's one of the rare times in my streams that I get heated and have a tangent that's not related to, like, you know, gameplay that's going on. Apparently we have to rescue Drifter because he got himself into a lot of problems again. I like how this glaive looks like the one from the Last Disciple series. Or First Disciple, where it's called. That's a freaking window there.
We've downloaded the schematics. Drifter's ghost seems distressed. I believe
She's probably upset he's in danger. What a selfless ghost for a scoundrel.
unlikely. They hate each other, but she did manage to ping his location on the ship's schematics.
Yeah, there's a lot of history between them.
Of the Baron's Imperium, hear my call over the mountains and the seas. The lights have corrupted her Empress. She is drunk from their lies and abandoned Torah battle for the city.
Sure, buddy.
Left them for their city. I implore you, bleed them in return.
So a lot of this is going to be blind for me because I don't know. I luckily haven't been spoiled much on Renegades. I definitely try not to. You know, it's been a minute now since Renegade's been out.
defenses. I recognize the ablative design. Keitel had shared some theoretical schemas with the Vanguard. None of it was practical. Yet, Imperium's tech doesn't add up.
I think Arnold's voice actor also ironically voiced the character in Fortnite. I think she might be the Order, actually, from the 7th. Which is funny that she's in the Praxic Order and voices a character called the Order in a different game.
This aberrant Imperium and their panoply are like no Cabal we've encountered. How did they rise so quickly?
Keitel's BattleNet references Variant as the legionary species. No other data.
Maybe the encrypted data we stole has the answers you're looking for. I'm surprised none of our ghosts can hack it.
Things happen fast these days. A new threat pops up. Drifter calls you and asks you to be on his ship the next morning.
He had good reason to put a crew together and move quickly. A vision. I was called off my post and thrown into a rescue mission for a former criminal because Drifter had a vision.
Was that Cabal falling off supposed to be a was that actually the reference to the freaking, like, classic scream that a lot of movies use now? That's actually kind of funny because I actually did not expect that. I'm like, wait a minute. That's a little funny. Also, despite the look of everything looking very Star Wars, it is a very Destiny-ish story with some references thrown in.
This is a lot of risk to save one reckless criminal. We already have the Imperium's data.
A criminal? You know he has not been such for some time, Anor. You claim to know his heart. But he stood for us on Kepler as he has many times.
Maybe. But he didn't do the legwork on the data he stole. It's hard not to think it's a con, like it always is. Still, he has stayed between the lines these last few years. I'll give him the chance to explain himself.
The way Honor talks...
I sense him through the darkness. The Drifter. They have him in holding. His captor wields something familiar. An entropic stillness. Stasis. He has an unsettling, powerful connection to the darkness.
Well, okay, I'll let her finish. Yes, this is my first time through this campaign. When I stream the campaigns, at least when I started Destiny 2's, my Destiny 2 playthrough, all the way back with Red War, that was not my first time going through those campaigns. Everything after, I think starting with Beyond Light, possibly Shadowkeep, has been fresh. Like, I would not play the campaigns until I stream it. So this is my first time properly playing through the campaign of this. I say properly because I was helping someone get the lightsaber at least, but I didn't really pay attention to the story beats, and then we stopped immediately after that. So most of this is still new to me. Let's see. What? There's a button to ping. got it.
Guardian, I forgot to mention I had to route you through the garbage disposal. Sorry.
Oh boy. Also, with how they've been spacing stuff out, it definitely is kind of nice how they space some things out, due to the fact it lets me take this chance to take breaks from Destiny, so I don't get burnt out. That's why I'm so late on doing the campaign, is because I didn't want to burn myself out with Destiny. So,
Guardian,
yeah.
I'm sure it's feeling cramped in there, but Drifter's ghost is trying to help. Her hat gave her control of the compactor systems. She's working on it. Hold on. I can't look. Oh, glad you're okay, Guardian.
Wait a minute. There we go. And this is the Han Solo-esque gun. I'll sort these out later. Also, again, this is how I made my Warlock look for this. There is an EXO underneath this, though. Also, I don't know if it's just a voice actor thing, or it's just how they're gonna portray the Guardian right now, but the Guardian doesn't speak, really, in Edge of Fate, nor this. That I know of. So, kind of surprised, considering the latest expansions, especially Final Shape, they had the Guardian talk again.
You're in the detention zone. Drifter's nearby.
Close enough to radio you. Hey, I'm up to my chin in stasis.
Are you alright?
Hearing you makes it so, Moonlight.
I've almost reached the tractor emitters. Get the drifter back to the ship and start the engines.
I thought I left the Dredgens behind. This light bearer, his name's Bale. Dredgen Bale. I don't know why they're showing me something I thought I buried. But I was right. The Nine ain't done with us.
Did you come for Dredgen Hope? Or for me? The singularity of Kepler was to be the deliverance of the other nine. Your blood, spilled blood, denied our liberation. Know this false weapon. In every future, you are a jailer.
How? This is the soul of a celestial body. One of the nine. They are speaking without the emissary.
Oh, hey. You look like you've seen better days, Drifter. Trying to get a closer look. Can I stand on this? Kinda. Literally fully froze him in a stasis block.
You've done well to find him, Guardian. My new throne may be able to assist us against the Nine. Each slain Imperium soldier I shall attempt to tithe to a communion with the Nine. Surely they will answer. Can you access that console, Guardian? Releasing the prisoners could be a boon to us.
Another jailbreak, huh? Hey, got some buddies. Also, the derelict surprisingly doesn't have the hull attached to it anymore, considering it apparently popped back into existence at the end of Edge of Fate. Oh shit. Ow. First death. What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you talking about like the, are you talking about like how people are seeing Destiny 2 right now? Or like the state of Destiny 2 right now? Because I know about everything. I know what's going on. But I'm gonna still play the game. It's not like I'm not.
Guardian, we're on a closed line. Ido isn't read in. If the Nine are behind this, we should give Lodi a call. This is beyond Praxic expertise. And yours.
If Lodi was unaware that a Nine uplifted a Dredgen, what information could he possibly have?
3 of the 9 is dead. Turmoil is brewing on Earth. The Drifter's vision is 9 in origin. You refuse help.
The God of Vengeance doesn't need an emissary.
I... Oh, you need help. Okay. If I need help. I usually do campaigns solo. Unless it involves matchmaking. Like, if I do, like, one of the jobs or something. Or if I have to do a strike. And then I don't really stream, like, Crucible. Unless, like, I want to pad out, like, a stream time, I guess. I don't really stream Crucible or, like, stuff like that. Or raids, because I feel like streaming a raid
I'm shutting
would be
down the
too
tractor emitters now.
stressful.
Don't wait for me to take off if you're in danger. We've got the Drifter, and his ghost has the Imperium data. But, Guardian, we have bigger problems. If the Nine are enabling this Dredgen Bale, we both know how catastrophic their influence can be. The rest of the city doesn't. Vanguard has decreed everything we learned on Kepler, the prophecy, all of it, remain classified. We can't rely on official support. But the Drifter was right to act on his vision. I can admit that.
What the hell is that? Okay, that's weird. What the? Okay. Okay. I don't do raids. I find raids, streaming raids, a little too stressful for me, so I don't do that. Same with dungeons. Sometimes I do get help. It really depends. Like if I'm doing a Zard quest and I know the Zard quest is easier with people, I will ask for help there. Like I still haven't done the one to get the axe. I haven't done that one yet. To get the heavy axe. I think a Warsat one. If anything, when I get to the quest, when I get to the mission to get the lightsaber, maybe I'll ask for help there. But we'll see, because I don't know. I actually don't know how long this campaign is, and I don't know how long into the campaign that quest happens. I now have a graphical glitch. So that's fun. I don't know why I have that, but is it because of my cape? Or not cape, my oh, that's it might be because of my robe. That guy's gonna be oh shit, no, right. Okay, this makes CPIs. time they do, every time that sound plays, I think my sound goes out. But no, it's just the sound effect. One down. They have a weakness on their back, but it's easier to go for the eyes here because I can't really distract them. Right in the hip.
Eyes up, Guardian. That vehicle you just called out has an ejection system.
The pilots are coming out unscathed. Rectify that.
Shit. Oh, that's kind of good. Oh, that hurts. Damn it. I got so close. I got so close to doing that without dying. I kind of trapped myself in a corner there, though. That was my own fault. Ah, crap. All good, though. Oh, that's kind of not fair. I can't get to that guy. Okay, I was kind of hoping those things would come out now. The faster I deal with these things, the better. Nice try, buddy.
Guardian. That vehicle you just cored out has an ejection system.
The pilots are coming out unscathed. Rectify that.
There you go. There we go. Whew. Okay. First summer piece.
Damn, lost a little skin there. Thanks for the save, hero. Thought I was gonna end up chilling drinks for the Imperium. Bale, hey, can you get my left leg? It's falling asleep in here. Okay, fine. You talk like the emissary talks. It can't be the 9, and that's why it has to be. No, I'm not gonna ditch you for him. Can't you have a little faith? Knock that off. Just tell Arnor to hurry up and disable that tractor beam so we can blow this fuel depot. Get those engines running, hero, and I'll take us out of here. We don't want to be anywhere near that Dredgen. One of the 9. Bale's no emissary, but one of them's still wearing him like a suit.
This is normal. I don't do legendary because I feel like that's too stressful. Especially for casual campaign runs. Oh, this looks kind of cool with the helmet and everything.
What is that?
Dredgen, Bale.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Start the engines. Take off as soon as you can.
I like that he has a little blade on the bottom.
The Drifter belongs with us! It's in his nature. He has so much to teach.
He isn't the mentor you want. The Drifter left your cult long ago. I can tell you're new blood, untrained. Does Dredgenvale know you mock his name?
Not mockery. Continuity. I carry the mantle now.
I'm not gonna lie, I like his outfit.
And I know you, Elnor. You You're a Praxic warlock. You crave justice. Why die for a criminal?
The more you push to keep him, the more I'm inclined to resist.
He's not. I'm surprised how trained he is with stasis. Freaking backhand. A headbutt.
You follow in the footsteps of Guardian killers. Why do you hate your own kind so much?
No more questions.
As you wish.
Bit angry. Don't know why they would follow a dude that would do that to them, though. If I had to estimate how long I plan on going today, since it's so late on my end, I think 3 to 4 hours. And again, I might tag on a little bit of marathon at the end of this, but we'll see. See, this is how my warlock looks a bit, if you haven't seen it already.
It was harder last time.
I do like this arm. I do like the armor that they have for Renegades.
Have you seen the new stuff?
Gross.
I'll wait to grab the armor. I got the ornaments.
Hi
I
there.
really hope this doesn't skip anything due to my, like I said, I did like a semi thing with a buddy to help him. So I hope it doesn't skip any like
Should we begin
missions. I'll have his Onyx stuff.
Guardian, you know fully well this mission is not above board. I understand the Imperium is clearly a threat, but I cannot overemphasize that my hands are tied. After the witness, don't the people deserve a moment of peace? It is our privilege to carry the mantle of this threat. Let the people live their lives. I understand your conviction, and I wish I had the power to authorize engagement on my own. But I can't. When I was younger, in the Dark Age, I was taught a path forward is often cleared with unconventional methods. Those methods are tempered by structure and order. That is how we earned the City Age. It's what we try to preserve. My focus must remain on preventing extinction. I cannot look elsewhere. I won't look elsewhere. So long as nothing seizes my attention. I trust you'll comply, Guardian?
Ah, I get what he's doing. Unlike Europa and Stasis, considering he uses Stasis now because he lost his light. Also, props for Keith David coming back. I'm glad that they're keeping him, and I'm glad they finally brought Zavala to talk again since Final Shape. But yeah, I like how he's like, I'll look. Basically, he'll look the other way while we do our thing. A little bit different than what we did back in Forsaken and Beyond Light, because those times he didn't really like that. This time, however, it's a little bit different. Even though Beyond Light, that both proved beneficial with Beyond Light and Forsaken. One was revenge, which, to be fair, probably wasn't the greatest idea. In terms of the end bit, Beyond Light proved beneficial because we learned Stasis, and now this time we get to deal with a Dredgen. Ooh, okay. All these are kind of the same. I think I'll do this one.
But don't let it go to waste.
And then there's the old voice actor. Let's see. Definitely better to have more range.
Registered.
Tharsis. Oh yeah, I can do this now. I kept forgetting to do this. I have these like tickets I never claimed from Ada over here.
Proceed.
Archetype focusing. Ada looks up from her work as you approach. I've been doing some experiments with the sieve Customize reinforcements for our veteran guardians. I discovered a method to reproduce some of our most effective armor. It worked wonderfully, but proved too expensive for mass production. It wouldn't be a waste to let the prototypes go unused. It would be a waste. So the Vanguard authorized me to distribute them. Just remember, I only have so many to hand out. Once you made your selection, let me know if, and I'll put them out of pull them out of storage for you.
You know where to
I'm gonna
find
save
me.
those. Keep forgetting to do that. Oh, this is the dungeon. This is another one. I probably won't be doing this on stream because it's a dungeon. And I don't really do those on stream. Oh, okay. I was like very confused for a second. Yeah, I heard it's not long either, too, which is good because I do plan on doing runs of it later, so I can get the black blade. I showed this off at the end of my Edge of Fate playthrough, but I do have a blue lightsaber. And no, I have the green one. I have a green one. My buddy has the blue. And I don't have any of the other like colors yet because, like I said, we got to that mission and stopped. So I don't have the other stuff unlocked to get the other colors. I won't be using it though until I get a new one. Plus, I want to see if I can kind of cheese it and get the blue one for this character. Speaking of the dungeon, we can get the full set going. Everyone's popping in with that thing. I'll have a look around real quick. I do like... Apparently the Guardians here are the devs. These are dev Guardians, which are really cool because you get to see all these like unique looks that they made. Do I have money for this? I have way more credits than I thought, probably from doing a lot of shit. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, I didn't realize it actually shows off the armor on display. That's funny. I haven't found the homeless. That's ignore that. The gloves. There's a homeless dude I know that you can spend credits and get stuff from. And potentially he gives you one of the handles or something for the blade. But it's a chance thing. Leg armor. And then the bond. which I'm tempted to open one of these just to get another piece, but I know you get the pieces of armor from doing the campaign, so I might wait. I like these Cabal. Freaking gold chins. Oh yeah, a little bit of lore from the end of Edge of Fate. And from the end of Echoes. Due to, Maya Cinderush taking control of some of the Vex, she has split some of them off from the main collective of Vex, and some of them have developed their own personalities. So, and the Vex here are some of those Vex, i.e. why they're wearing clothes and have such a unique look to them. I like the story of Edge of Fate. Story was fine. They relied on the new mechanics a little too much. With Matter Spark and the cannon and stuff. Especially the ship part, like right before the final boss, the ship part where you're in Matter Spark and you have to do a bunch of parkour with it. If you watch, I have it on YouTube. If you watch me do that boss fight, you will see how I got frustrated with it. The final boss fight using Matter Spark during that was fine. Traversing the underbelly of the ship, of the Ketch with Matter Spark was a pain in the ass. Oh god. Like I said, the actual boss fight itself was kind of unique. I kind of liked the actual boss fight. It's just the ship part was annoying. Just D1 or Year 1 shader on. All these unique looks for the Guardians here. Taking a look around first before I go in. I'm seeing if I can randomly spot that homeless one. I also did the Zot quest for at the end of my Edge of Fate playthrough and got the hand cannon from it. Freaking the RGB freaking cape over here. Now this is cute. All these ghosts. And then the one Titan. I think in I forgot what mission. Oh, I think it's in one of the Ash and Iron missions. There was a like line between, or like some mission. There was a mission with Anna and Saint talking, and they were talking about the ghost theater thing. And we heard about the theater back in like Festival of Lost lore. So this must be one of them. One of the ghost theaters. This guy has the 9 ghost. And for anyone who has played Year 1 Destiny 2, this is one of the original ghosts. I think one of the lines that Saint says is something along the lines of, he saw a play called Oryx the Taken Daddy, and I freaking facepalmed at that because I'm like, Jesus Christ, why is that in this game? Also, I like how these Vex are semi-passive because they're not attacking. Stock Warlock head armor. That's a new one. It is, so this is how you get it. Not gonna lie, it looks like you have a giant chocolate helmet on. Not gonna lie, that's what it looks like. Tempted to use credits to get this, even though it took half of mine. Random exotic gear. There's some. The fact that there's some awoken here. Honor. And Spider has moved locations again because Spider is no longer in the Lixney corner. He's here now. Or no, not the Lixney corner. He moved from there to, what was it? He moved into that like one area we hung out in during Revenant. And now he's here. Where's the impact core at? Oh. It's just a drunk piker. Okay. Can't really go in those areas yet because I don't unlock that stuff. Here's Drifter. And his ghost. That follows you, which is kind of creepy. The little box on the table. If you're talking about this one, it says random exotic gear. Oh, there's the impact. Okay. Plaques. Wait. Ooh. Got that for later. What the heck is this? Okay, did not know that was a thing. You can just find random credits, I guess.
You and Arnor make a pretty good fire team, hero. Even if you did use my face as a barricade. Now that we got that Imperium disk in hand, we're gonna need more than one hard-headed praxic to decrypt it. We're gonna need the local crime syndicates. I've got some irons in the fire with Spider for an intro. Fellow miscreants like that only respect two things: money and blood. We'll get you set up on building a reputation for yourself out here on Tharsis, gaining leverage on the local miscreants. But as the Nine weapon, there's something you gotta know first. I know I sold you on this job as a scam on the Imperium, but you heard on that ship what I've known all along. The Nine are back in the Imperium at the top. They surprised me with that junior Dredgen, but they're pulling his strings, too. I've had the same nightmare since Kepler. A vision that runs and smells and tastes on repeat every time I close my eyes. And in my heart, I know the threat. If I don't do it, they hurt her. Back on that ship, Bale knew me as a Dredgen.
Oh, that scared
Heard
me for a
stories of the
second.
sad old days and wanted a close-up look. Thought that was all there was to connect us. But there's more. A couple months ago, I had this vision. Didn't know if I was cracking up or what. Because when I came to, I tasted granite, battery acid. And I knew it came from the Nine. Today, that same voice spoke through Bale. Never gonna get that taste out of my mouth. Just listen before you judge, all right? They told me.
Attend my exegesis. Eschaton is coming. I am informing you of your path because futurity dictates now is when you are informed. Little mannequin of flesh and fear, not made to see your end. The outer perspective widens. We know your binary option. We know the zero you choose. You will relinquish your insupportable burden and know peace. Join the Shadow. Raise his tools against what wronged you. Banish the light. Save yourself from forever. Blinded, small thing. Freedom lives in the foreordained. One heart within your body. One without. Chains that bind your fate. Break them. Be free. Or the maze door opens needlessly to deep, grieved death.
Jesus. That was a lot. Yeah.
Welcome to the new Mars. While the Vanguard was off fighting the good fight,
The Syndicates took over. Now the only law on Tharsis is the gun on your hip and the light in your hands. You'll do well here. I don't relish doing business with these leeches, but we need to find out what the Dredgen are after. The only way to do that is by wading into the pond with the scum. Like the Syndicates. And your sleazy friend, Drifter. Keep the Syndicates in your gun sights, and take out their operatives across the system when you can. The more leverage we gain over them, the sooner we'll uncover the Dredgen's long-term plans.
I just realized something. I have an idea. Okay. Let me pitch an idea real quick. So, depending on how the cross-save actually works, if it's only Destiny 2 or not, if I end up buying a discounted Destiny 1 on my PlayStation, I could theoretically do a Destiny 1 playthrough again, properly, start from the beginning to Rise of Iron. Or at least to where I got to in Taken King. Or where I started my Warlock playthrough in Taken King. I could do that. I could. But we'll see. It really depends on that cross-save thing. I could really... And like... And do like I did here, and do like a mixture of like... my different classes, or just go back and do it as a Warlock again, or do it as... But it won't be... If there isn't a cross-save, the characters are going to be completely different. In terms of... all my characters are going to look different. So I could do that, but we'll see. It really depends if Destiny 1 goes for... It's cheap right now, technically, because you can get everything for $20. But if it goes on sale for cheaper, maybe. Just because I'm feeling playing Destiny 1 through again, but... I can't... I don't want to delete characters to do that, so... Way between. I forgot, is the way between have to do with the Praxis Blade? Because if this has to do with the Praxis Blade, I might as well wait until I get the blade and then do this. Ooh, okay. So I'll probably grab it and not do it like I usually do. Considering I have this, I haven't done this yet. It's $20 base price, by the way. Like, they lowered it that much, which is crazy, because it's like a permanent. But PlayStation sometimes puts stuff on sale. Like, I have some stuff on my PlayStation that I wishlisted, and that goes on sale a few times. So, potentially, that could go on sale for, like, maybe $10, and then maybe I'll get it. We'll see. I've been, like, feeling to play Destiny 1 over again. Just because... And I'm thinking of, like, maybe I do a proper Destiny 1 playthrough this time, considering when I started my Destiny playthrough, I started, like, partially through Taken King. And I'm like, I should go back and one day, like, properly go and do the main story. The only thing is, I don't know how many people are still playing it in terms of, like, matchmaking. Because when I did Rise of Iron, when I was going through strikes to do some quest lines, I ended up by myself a lot, and I did the strike solo. It just took a long time, especially the boss fights. So I guess we'll see. And like, because I know early on in Destiny 1 you do a lot of strikes in the beginning. Here's my Destiny 1 characters. Technically, my Titan is transferred. My Titan in this game is transferred from Destiny 1 because I managed to play it just before the cutoff, before Destiny 2 released. And so my Destiny 1, so it transferred, but it only transferred up to Black Garden, I think. Because I did Taken King, Rise of Iron after the cutoff, so when I log into the game, I don't have that legendary character, like, screen. I don't have that, like, legacy character screen, sadly, which sucks. Because I did everything, I just did it too late. R2D2. Been analyzing Imperium tech. There's a energy signature in it that may be anti-light in nature, and my ghost blue picks today to go rebel on me. Though I've been behaving lately too. She says she'd like you to help getting her voice back online. She lost it helping me out a long time ago. Do her the solid, yeah? She never asked me for this. Have some kickbash parts around Tharsis. Aww. I'm glad the people of Tharsis even respect Cade. I don't have a salute emote anything equipped right now. Actually, let me see, what are my emotes? I have this, and I have that, and I have this. Okay. No, I'll do this. The Colonel is still alive. I don't know why the Colonel's picture is here. Heard there's a ghost colony in town. Oh, I don't have that yet. Oh, wait, no. This is the... Never mind. I do have that. Never mind. That's... I do like you can, like, farm guns here. And armor. In a way different way than in Edge of Fate. Because Edge of Fate, you have to... Oh, is this... Hey, I found him! Should I take the gamble here? Should I do the gamble to get the piece right now? I think it's like a handle or something, or like a way that, they use the blade. Okay. I'm just hoping he doesn't give me a bunch of junk. Come on. You're not giving me anything. Okay. Okay. God damn it. Come on. Come on, at some point you have to give me something. I know there's a chance for him to give you a bunch of, like, gear that fills up your inventory. But we'll see about that. Technically edible brick. I'm gonna end up spending all my credits. Which is fine, I'll just earn them back because I haven't done any of the jobs yet. Yeah, he's rich, but he's not giving me my freaking... God damn it. He didn't give me what I was looking for. He didn't even give me all the junk stuff, really. He just gave me random shit. Oh yeah, I should probably activate one of these. Which one should I activate? Or should I save them? I know I used one before, but I'm thinking of using one again. These things. I used one during, I think, my last part of Edge of Fate. I think I'll use... Since it is the end of February. It's the end of February, so... Okay. Let's see. Back to... Savage for gear, armor, weapon. Okay. Good to know for later. I like how even the devs know that the Fortnite mask is actually a really cool mask, the drift mask. Where am I going? Where's the lows? I teamed up with a couple of solo ghosts, such as myself, to carve a space out here. Drifter got us caught up on your situation. There's quite a few of us out here. We all pitched in to get you some parts. Drifter's ghost is a pro. With her voice back online, she'll get you out of whatever trouble you're in. Anyway, we gotta get back to searching. Thanks, bud. Can't summon a vehicle here. I'll be back because apparently that's like the easiest way to get the mod. The Praxis Blade mod that he gives you is like the easiest way is through him. I have enough enhancement cores. Look at how many enhancement cores I have. I have freaking 3 stacks. If I could sell those, I would. They just drop so often to me, and I don't use them all the time, so that's why I have so many. They're not used enough. Especially since I don't, like, I casually, like, infuse things. And
make a deal.
pretty much there's not much I use those enhancements cores for. I've always liked Drifter's Ghost. She's the best thing about him. If she's finally looking to get her voice back, I'd be glad to help. For a small favor. My transport crews have failed me. I sent them into the lawless frontier to bring back hard-won contraband. If you'll venture out there, find my crew, and more importantly, my contraband, I'll make sure you attain the ghost parts you still need. Oh yeah, I do have... Okay, so that's good that that carries over.
What is your Earth phrase? If we meet again?
The, abilities. Welcome to the frontier. Also, I don't know if they fixed it, but I remember people saying you get the red crystal for the blade from losing faster, or you get faster from losing instead of winning when you do the invasion ones.
Guardian, this is Honor. Don't respond. This is a one-way channel. Low profile, no bleed. Drifter might actually have a plan. The Imperium is scrambling, cauterizing loose ends on Mars and Venus. The data he stole has a secret that they don't want getting out. It's stored on his ghost, Blue. But it'll take time to decrypt, and tools we don't have. And it's worse. She can't speak. Spider wants to help us. He's willing to give us the ghost parts we need to repair Blue. But he wants us to track a lost courier of his in the lawless frontier in return. Convince Spider that you'll play his game.
I mean, it's not the first time we worked with him. Also, for people that don't know what Tharsis used to be, it used to be like this, like, buried, I think, train area back in Freehold. In Destiny 1, you can still visit it, and you can see how much it changed from then to now. It used to be like an abandoned, like, subway, I think. And I think you fought Vex down there.
My dear Guardian, I need you. Multiple syndicates are in conflict out here in the Expanse, killing for territory and resources. Very profitable disorder. Hazards come with the spoils, of course. I've lost contact with one of my salvage crews. If you'll track the flare, locate what that crew was carrying, I'll make sure you have the parts to help Drifter's ghost.
What do you use? What do I use? Heals. Location. Strafe run. Vehicle. I think I'll just do the normal. Wait, that's not it. Strafe run and the healing. I like the transition screen.
Apologies. Oh, apologies for the landing. Your Guardian regeneration is blocked out here on the Tharsis frontier. The Imperium's doing via their beacon tech after you escaped their flagship.
Okay.
I heard from the Drifter. You started a riot to escape the Imperium flagship. Now there are riots with every breath of ether in the Expanse. Behold, the glory of the Syndicate Border Wars.
Not an exaggeration. The Syndicates are the real powers here, carving up territory on the frontier.
Careful. These Vex are foot soldiers for the Tharsis Reformation. Each one possesses individual sentience. They're shrewd entrepreneurs. In time, perhaps we can get a few of them in our pocket. Find a way to leverage the Vex network.
Don't worry about taking a few of them apart. If anything, they'll be impressed with your gunplay. Only way to get respect out here.
Not what I wanted to do. Can I not? There we go. What are those that can I not do things?
No signs of my salvage kin, though. The flare is still active up ahead.
The reason I mentioned the whole people losing and getting the red crystal is because apparently that happened a lot. Where you would lose the invasion and you would get it still. Or get more, people get that more often than when they
My
win.
filters are showing residue from shock rifle impacts. Pikers took out my crew. Shame there's no Elixir solidarity here on the frontier. And still no sign of the cargo. I can't relinquish these ghost parts without it, Guardian.
Drifter's ghost is heavily modified. She's an amalgam, patched with parts from other dead ghosts. Whatever effects that modification produced makes her unique. We need her back in play.
Also, does Ghost not talk at all during this expansion?
You found my associate, Darok. Praise the 7 stars. He can fend for himself. The cargo must be nearby. Ah, Guardian. My heart surges to see you so cherishing of my kinfolk. Do remember to secure the cargo.
Oh god. Back the hell up. heavy ass cargo. Okay, I only do one at a time. Oh boy.
Looks like the Totality Division wants to know if you have anything to do with the ruckus out here. They're a Baron Imperium unit. Closest thing to law enforcement in Tharsis. Word on the street is they're in business for themselves. Just another syndicate wearing Imperium bloomers.
Okay. Where's the other two at? There they are. I think I just exploded. Oh. Can't sprint. Got it. As long as he stays over there, I don't have any problems with you. Stay over there.
I've taken the liberty of installing a robust assault response aboard your junction. For any occasion that requires salvation from on high, it's a war zone in the expanse. I'll tell you. I marked an extraction point on your tracker. Do as my salvage kit did, and signal with an exfiltration flare. Don't worry, I won't fail you like my crew failed me. Just keep that salvage safe.
I'm pulling records on the Barrent Imperium. They must have powerful resources to have total control over Mars and Venus.
Triple kill, headshot. Nice. I forgot I should look for it. Yeah, none of that shit. Okay, here we go.
And there's our end to the syndicates. Outstanding. Without the Vanguard's help, we'll need assets wherever we can find them. Good work, Guardian.
I was afraid I was gonna get like blown off the freaking map with how often it wants me. No deaths. To be fair, that's the first one, so.
By all 7 stars, the Expanse is flooded with transmissions. Drifter's ghost has a line on bail.
Totality Division has spotted the false weapon, and Dredgen hopes flock endorses.
Lord Bail, unleash me. I long to show them what an Eclipse-powered cuirass can do.
Leave that to 6 and Nightfall Station. I need you overseeing the station's completion. Deploy your legions.
Sounds like the Imperium's looking for you. Oh, the intimate conversations you slither into out here. Oh, wishing you many happy returns, Renegade.
I'll do the organizing later. Because I'm definitely gonna have to organize later. I said I'm at 2 hours. I said roughly 3 to 4 hours, so maybe 1 or 2 more hours. I'm not gonna do the whole campaign in one run. That's for sure. And then I was debating on whether or not to tag on a little bit of Marathon. Since I have the Server Slam downloaded. I do like 1 or 2 extractions with that. Because I'm not getting the game on launch, so because I want to see how much they are gonna update the game. Interesting.
I'm eager to continue our friendship.
You enraged all 3 major syndicates in a single infiltration of the Dauntless Frontier. Well done, Renegade. Your reward: a few ontological materials Judge's Ghost will need. Kick bash her with these, and she'll be good as new. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't spend my credits before. Ooh, I meant to upgrade my shit. I'll get back.
Did it work?
You doorknob! You lousy, awful, stupid, waste of light, bottom-feeding leech!
Hello to you, too.
Are you disloyal, coin-flipping, ghost-ditching, scraggly beard two-timer? If you had a mom, she wouldn't call you! Oh, and the only time you're sincere is when you're asking for money! And your headband makes you look like a line cook!
Guardian, thank you for fixing my ghost. This is Blue. Named her because of that sunny personality.
Bite me! I need to talk to the Guardian. With my voice. That was, well, that was healing. Drifter and I have a complicated relationship. Scratch that, it's not complicated. He's a flake. No, worse than a flake. He's a scoundrel. That data he stole wasn't any old data. It was plans for a superweapon. Nightfall Station. No idea on its payload. Drifter's sure the Imperium's connected to the Nine. And I think he's right. This tech, it's impossible. And that vision he showed you, it has him shook. Me too. Now he's shut away from me, from Ido, from Arno, which I get. And Eris, one person he let in. Watch him. I gave up my voice to save the Drifter once. I'm through keeping my mouth shut.
I like Blue. I like Blue. Oh, okay. How about this? I'll make it easier. There's mine. Is my name. Go ahead and add it if you wish. Maybe at some point, maybe I'll ask for help. Freaking Frank. Years ago, my ghost lost her voice when I got us into an ice-cold situation on one of the Cabal's Emperor's Ethereum worlds. A couple other lights didn't make it out, but thanks to her, I did. Hand to my heart, I regret it, and I thought she and I were making progress, especially after Kepler. She clearly holding some grudges, but thanks for helping her just the same. Now let's see what we can do to take this fight to the Imperium.
I'm eager to continue our friendship.
You're in luck. The Pikers have agreed to deal for a spider shank under the condition that you go and help them with a little side project first. Go make your introduction with the Reichs and see how you might be in service. They don't give their trust away lately, and when Reichs respect you and your code, perhaps we can manipulate them.
I do enjoy your visits.
Look at you. My dregs could take you in an arm wrestling contest with these stumps. This here is Piker territory. We're better splicers than the Vex, better mechanics than the Toality. We'll welcome anybody, castle or class, no issue. Or I don't know what this is. Prove we can trust you, and what's ours is yours. And a little shank told me you could use a splicer, but the Imperium's on our backs. They're building a weapon, big bad for business, and your disc might be related, so I'll tell you what. Our best splicer, bearing me, hasn't turned up today. Find Vixus, make sure he's alright, he'll sort you out. Cookie card, cash, a breather. But revenge makes work speeder, yes. Still on Mars, likely the Toality want. I'm doing this now. Likely sold for contraband. Get them back, and Vix's is your helpful hand. Falcon is yours. Speak with mechanic. Oh boy. Back and forth, back and forth. The only thing that's slightly... You're the guardian Vixus has been talking to? Well, I guess you're helping him out. You're alright for a light bearer. You ever ride a pike? A falcon's like that, but more. I can list every component we use in them and where we get them, but I don't want to keep you from when you got Imperium goons to squash. Remember, if you're not scared you're about to crash, you're not going fast enough. Okay. Don't these eventually become match made?
Six didn't mince words. Someone will die if I don't follow what fate laid out for me.
I'm gonna miss some of those dialogues because half the time I don't know they're gonna play.
We're
Which
assisting
sucks
the
because-
Plager Syndicate for help in
Yeah.
turn. Drifter was right. The Imperium might be experimenting with anti-light tech. So we'll do some demolition on a spot the Syndicate's claim was a test site for Imperium weapons and see what turns up.
Working with the crime syndicates? Don't tell me you've gone renegade.
We don't have official support, sir. I thought you'd be too busy with your hands tied to call directly. Pleasant surprise.
It does kind of suck that I'm gonna miss some dialogue when I go to orbit because you don't know when they're gonna play. Why not? Actually, no, I'll be safe about it.
Commander, how's the city holding up?
We're at the mercy of micro-phenomena happening across the world. Matter transmutating, air turning to toxin. We're running containment. I suspect it'll continue until the emissary and Eris Morn can tell us what Bind the Nine truly means.
Oh, hi! I didn't see you in here. Didn't scare a shit. Come on, button. One of these is like can't reach me now, can ya? You're shooting your own buddy in the back.
Commander, while we have you on the line, I've been meaning to ask, is redacting the prophecy truly necessary? The people of the city are in danger. They can feel it. If it were me, I'd appreciate the intel.
Spoken like a field guardian. I hear your concern, Mahal. It's too dangerous to tell them. And the people are already on the verge of panic.
Yeah, but we kept secrets before, and that was a problem. And that's why the freaking factions tried to rebel. Wasted that. That's a problem. I don't have switch. That worked. Whew. Okay. Oh my god. I will say one good thing I like about the delay that they're doing the shout and order is it gives me more time to complete the pass. Because since I took a break for a bit, I was kind of slacking on the pass. That was something.
Take out that Syndicate asset while I scan the area. filtering for dark matter particles. The word on the Martian frontier is the Imperium is obsessed with collecting dark matter ingots and crystals.
The system has been rich with dark matter since the flurry of 9 activity on Kepler.
My thoughts exactly. It's gotta be what's powering this new tech.
Come back here. Oh, I have no charges. Okay. But wondering, like, seriously, that wasn't enough? There we go. Oh, did I miss my chance to grab it? I did.
Fight your
There
way
you
to
go.
the exfiltration point I marked. It's inside a heavy concentration of dark matter energy.
See you later,
Being back with
Adrian.
the fire team reminds me of my strike support days. Especially on Mars. The universe seemed simpler, though survival has remained a temporary condition.
It's not like you to sound nostalgic, sir. Your ride's heading out to you. We'll get you out.
I guess I'm feeling nostalgic, whether I wanted it or not. And I really have a spare moment. Those early strikes on the Martian frontier were a highlight of my career, Guardian. Just wanted you to know. Relax. You're not being disciplined. You made it interesting to be your commander.
Yeah. You know that? You know exactly what you need. Like it. These guys are kind of nice. I don't know if I did that back in Destiny 1, if I did that strike or not. I might have. Got a whole army on me again. Did it. Also, thank you for the follow, Adrian. Even though you're not here right now, thank you for the follow.
Guardian found an expired ghost out here. No physical damage, but the light is completely absent from the ghost shell. Commander...
Too convenient not to be a weapon. Track down what the Imperium is doing. Put a stop to their operation. The city awaits your return, Guardian.
Commander, we know you have a lot to handle back home. Are you all right?
Indeed. Just checking in on old friends while I can.
Six didn't mince words. Someone will die if I don't follow what fate laid out for me. I gotta assume it's you. Can't lose you again.
You lose me either way. Drifter, there is no future where I stand by a Dredgen's side. I am your partner, not an obedient pet. Instead, what if I take the Nine into my own hands, seize them as I did the Hive, evert their machinations? I will glean what I can, so we may divert our prophesized extinction. I have foiled gods before. The Nine are no different.
I'll see what I can dig up on the inside. But what if they figure me out and cut me down?
Then the god of vengeance will bleed a planet.
Jesus. As a loyal partner there. Wait, what is the bond I have?
Now that Blue's tinkered up, she's going whole hog on that Imperium data. Encryption's a pile, though. It's gonna take time. Dig?
We will reveal the conspiracy surrounding the Imperium and the Nine. This Bale. Did you know him?
Not personally, but the Dredgens, that's my baggage. I'll clean it up. First we gotta make good on our deal with the Pikers.
The Vanguard may admonish us, but they understand the necessity of our actions. They won't interfere. Do you trust these Pikers?
Hell no. But if it gets us what we need to move one step ahead of the Imperium, of the Nine, I'll roll those dice.
Just, I think, Edge of Fate took 4 parts, I think. So this might take 4 parts,
Your
depending.
Vex target shouldn't be far. The Tharsis Reformation or the Conductor's cohort, no?
Yeah. Dropped out of her control. Traded in that cozy collective for slick threads. Their boss owes me. In cards, among other things.
Oh, hi, big boy.
Guardian, your quarry flees. Pursue it.
Back on target, hero. Let's push. We don't have time to waste.
I might, finish up the Destiny part here and then do the little marathon part. Like, after I get done with this, like, little errand. Damn, another engram.
Don't let this obsession drive you into a trap. What the Nine say is not absolute. You needn't worry.
Maybe this is what the prophecy meant by buying the 9. gods don't tend to like being tied down. Maybe 3's expecting us to slug it out with the Imperium to prevent extinction.
What the Nine present to us is only the surface. There is a deeper truth to uncover. Give me time. Patience.
Fun.
They're just in our way. The real fight's with the Imperium.
Something for us to look forward to.
Little chaos. Little chaotic. Got it done though.
Okay, Spider. Our weapon's ready for a planet-side pickup. Send out that hawk. Whoa. You picked that up on the Vanguard sats? Some kind of high-yield energy emission.
Something near Mars, but away from orbit. Their signature is of the Nine.
Ah, it's one of this shit. I was gonna die several times there, but right there at the end. Did it.
Down to it, I store the Imperium's data. It's me bail once. If we got our backs to a wall, just let me play my hand.
You will not have your back to a wall, because it will be to mine and the Guardians.
You don't know what the Nine can take from us, Eris. I've felt it, and I've seen it. They'll rip the years away until we got nothing.
Whatever they reach out to take, we will hold fast together. Trust.
God damn it, I keep doing that. That's also another way to get salvage. So I need to get everything to rank 5 to get that. Okay, we'll see all the stuff we need to do here, and then we'll wrap up soon. We'll do all the talking we need to do the talking of. And then I'll do a snippet of maybe like an hour or 30 minutes of marathon. Because I think 3 hours is a good start. And also next time I'll probably come back with a new look. Boss has been informed, splice key cards are ready. Invixis enjoys browse discomfort, an eye for an eye is justice, yes. Boss says you earned a meeting, would like to trade you for services of a splicer shank. Thanks to you, friend.
I'm eager to continue our friendship.
Tharsis has been overrun by delinquency. Feels more like home than Varsus. Varsus Core ever did. Hold on to your glimmer. It's not the anchor coinage of Mars. You'll need credits to entice the Tharsis syndicates and crafts specialists. I'd be happy to part you from your credits in exchange for frontier tech purchased directly from yours truly. Go on. You deserve a shopping spree now that you're free of the Vanguard's bonds. When you're done, your old pal Drifter has news from the Pikers.
If you're eager to deal death, I'm happy to help.
I got 4,000 back now.
Very good.
I'm glad your righteousness doesn't extend
Your
to
glimmer is
tolerance.
always welcome here.
Just spawn there. Interesting. I have to see which one I end up joining. I wonder if you can switch too. I wonder if I can join with a different, join a faction with different characters and not have to switch. Because if you can do that, then I might do that.
Hey, hero. Heard you've been getting into it with the syndicates. You're the talk of Tharsis. I need your ear for a sec, away from Blue. That data disk we lifted, I got a line in on a way to break it open. You know the Pikers, Elixir punks who don't care for houses or the Traveler. Treat servitors on the same level as dregs. They're atheists, radicals, wild children. These kids been scrapping with the Imperium for a minute now. Got splicer shanks that can crack the disc we stole, unlike our ghosts. Spider and Relix, the Pikers' leader, got an exchange set up. Down in the dunes, on Spider's fancy new boat. He's been hounding me to send you his way. Go meet him. Get a shank. Keep Spider happy. He talks Syndicate. The Syndicate's got numbers, and we need numbers to stop the Imperium. They know we got the plans for their Nightfall station on that disc. It's our silver bullet. We get in, we'll know how to take their super weapon off the table. Wish I could go with you, but I gotta chase down some loose ends elsewhere. Do me a favor. Take Blue with you. Tell her... Well, don't tell her anything. You saw what they want me to do. What they said I'm gonna do, or did already. She'll sniff me out and she'll say I'm running. But I ain't. I ain't leaving her. She needs to stay here. To do this job. Don't let her come after me. And if she tries, you keep her away.
We've established a tenacious business relationship with the Pikers, and Drifter has helped us set up an exchange with them. They'll bring a Splicer Shank to help us extract further data from Imperium installations on the whereabouts, defenses, and operational status of Nightfall. Okay, before I continue, I'll check something. Hmm. Okay. I'm going to stop the playthrough right here for now. Let's see where's a good spot to. Let me see. Can I actually just? Ooh, I like this. Actually, I think for Renegades, I'm gonna do a little bit different. Instead of the usual sit down emote, I'm gonna end every time I end a part. I'm gonna end it at the bar, just to make it unique. occasionally, maybe I'll do the emote, depending on where I am. Or I'll do a mixture of this in the... yeah. I'll do it the traditional way. So the first time I'm gonna do it in here. So that'll be it for this part of Destiny 2 Renegades. Now the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this a little interesting. I'm not going to end stream yet, but I'm going to do the outro and then switch over to Marathon. Or I'll like restart stream. I'll do that. For now, this will be where I stop for now in Destiny 2 Renegades. We got introduced to Dredgen Bale, and first time meeting Honor. Even though, she's wearing a different armor. And the first time we saw the Prox Blade, technically. Seems the Dredgen Bale wants to recruit Drifter, and it seems 6 is backing the Imperium. Which ain't good, because Nightfall Station does not sound friendly. It doesn't sound good. It sounds like it's gonna be bad. It is cool. I do like the outpost, considering you can see a bunch of Guardians around. And, like, dev Guardians around, all customized, and a bunch of custom ghosts. This expansion already feels like it's gonna be a lot better than Edge of Fate in terms of mechanics, because I don't actually mind doing those missions, those sabotaging them missions for the factions. Definitely gonna play a bunch of them off stream once I actually unlock the feature that actually do them, the grind out credits. I hope they don't unlock at the end of the game, or at the end of the campaign. That'll suck. I hope they unlock like midway through or something. So I can actually, like, grind them and get the invasion ones and, you know, get the Praxis Blade and the colors. But that will be it for Renegades for now. If you enjoyed... let's start that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy this stream, make sure to hit the follow button and hit the notifications to know when I go live. If you stumble upon this on YouTube, if you enjoy my content, and also for the people watching. Let me redo that shit. I've been doing this a while, but I still mess up. If you enjoy my content, make sure to hit that follow button and notification button to know when I go live. If you miss my streams and want to catch up, YouTube is linked below if you're watching this on YouTube. If you enjoy my stream archives, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, all that jazz, and notifications to know when my next stream is uploaded onto YouTube. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a good day. I'll see you guys in the next one, and potentially shortly. See you guys.